You just handed over your last mortgage payment. You're staring at a confirmation email, and for a split second, nothing happens. No confetti, no fireworks, no "you made it" banner, just silence. And then it hits you. You've carried this weight for decades, and it's gone, completely gone. But instead of pure joy, there's a strange mix of relief and emptiness. How did nobody ever tell you that paying off your house feels this weird? My name is Scott, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, specifically the kind of money decisions that quietly shape the rest of your life. If you're someone who's buried in debt, juggling bills, or just hoping that one day you'll wake up free of that monthly mortgage, hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, because what I'm about to share will change the way you think about money forever. Here's the thing, most people think paying off a house is just a number on a statement. They imagine freedom, and sure, that's part of it. But here's what most people don't realize. The real impact is psychological, not financial. That moment you write, "paid in full," it's like someone finally unclipped a heavy chain from your brain. And if you think your bank account is going to magically explode with happiness, well, let's get real. It's deeper than money. It's about control, choice, and the way your brain literally relaxes when you remove that pressure. Now look, let's talk numbers. Imagine you had a $300,000 mortgage at 4% interest over 30 years. You've been paying roughly $1,432 a month just on principal and interest. Over the life of the loan, you're looking at over $200,000 in interest. That's almost as much as the house itself. And yet, the psychological impact of each payment has been quietly stressful. Every month your brain thinks, am I doing enough? Did I save enough? What if something breaks? Even if your bank account says, okay, your mind hasn't believed it for decades. Here's where it gets interesting. Once that mortgage is gone, you're not just freeing $1,432 a month. You're freeing years of mental energy. Studies from behavioral economists show that debt triggers stress responses in the body. Blood pressure rises, sleep quality drops. Even decision-making gets worse. Your body is literally wired to feel stress when you owe money. When that mortgage is gone, your brain relaxes. You feel freer, calmer, more capable. Money suddenly feels lighter. Decisions feel easier, and your risk tolerance shifts. You start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles. Now you might be thinking, Scott, okay, I get it. But what do I do with the money once the mortgage is gone? Here's the truth most people miss. Paying off your house is not the finish line. It's the starting line. That $1,400 a month isn't just freed up cash. It's power. Invest it. Save it. Grow it. Live a little with it. If you take that same $1,400 and invest it at a conservative 7% return for 20 years, you're looking at almost $500,000. That's money that used to vanish into thin air. Let me tell you about my friend Jake. Jake just finished his mortgage last year. For months, he didn't know what to do. He sat there, staring at his account, feeling empty. But then he started small. $500 into an index fund, $500 into a rainy day fund, $400 for personal growth, courses, books, travel. A year later, he's not only ahead financially, he's thriving mentally. His confidence shot up. He's taking risks he wouldn't have before. He's finally pursuing a side business. And it all started with that one psychological shift: freedom from debt. Here's another thing most people overlook. Paying off your house shifts your relationship with money itself. Suddenly, you're not negotiating life around bills. You can say yes to opportunities. You can say no to things that don't align with your values. That freedom seeps into every conversation, every decision. It's subtle, but life-altering. Let's break down the math a bit more, because this is where most people lose out. Imagine, instead of paying that $1,400 a month to a bank, you split it. $800 into investments, $400 into a personal fund, $200 into savings. Over 10 years, assuming an average 7% return, that $800 becomes roughly $140,000. Add your rainy day fund and personal growth money. Your net worth and your mental health skyrocket. And the best part? You didn't make more money. You just redirected what you were already paying. That's leverage in its purest form. Now, let's sprinkle in a psychological insight here. There's something called the mental accounting bias. It means people treat money differently depending on where it comes from. Your brain might treat mortgage-free money as extra or spare and tempt you to spend it carelessly. But if you consciously allocate it toward wealth-building goals, you can hack your brain's natural bias and make it work for you, not against you. Pay attention. Imagine if instead of living debt-free but stagnant, you used the freed-up cash to create multiple income streams. Rental properties, dividend stocks, side businesses. In 10 years, your house is fully paid off, yes, but you've also created another income that can rival your salary. That's not fantasy, that's math. And it starts the day you pay off your house. Now let's get actionable. Step 1. Celebrate, but don't overspend. Seriously. Step 2. Automate your freed up cash. Decide where it goes before you feel the urge to splurge. Step 3. Set a new financial goal that excites you. A retirement milestone, a dream project, an investment target. Step 4. Acknowledge the psychological transformation. Write down how your stress changes, how your confidence shifts, and track it. Step 5. Build momentum. Use this win to tackle other financial goals. Emergency fund, side hustle, early retirement. Momentum compounds faster than interest. Let me tell you about another friend, Maria. She cleared her mortgage at 45. Instead of just relaxing, she invested $1,500 a month and started learning about real estate investing. 5 years later, she owns 2 rental properties and has passive income exceeding her mortgage payments. She says the freedom was intoxicating, but the real power was knowing she could direct money toward life goals instead of just surviving. Here's the kicker. Paying off your house changes how you see risk and opportunity. Challenges don't disappear. Life still throws curveballs, but now you face them with a sense of control. You're making decisions from a place of choice, not necessity. That's the real reason your life changes forever. So, if you're staring at the last mortgage payment in your life, or dreaming about the day it happens, remember, it's bigger than dollars. It's bigger than interest. It's about reclaiming mental space, building wealth intentionally, and taking control of your life. And the moment that number hits 0, everything changes. Forever. You've worked years for that freedom. Don't waste a second doubting it. Automate your money, invest wisely, pursue what excites you, and watch your life, not just your finances, transform. Paying off your house isn't the end. It's the beginning. And if you want more breakdowns, strategies, and ways to leverage your money to live freely, hit subscribe. Because here's the truth. The day you pay off your house is the day your money starts working for you, not the other way around.